Tonight on Entertainment News, Eric Church wants to make amends with his fans after skipping his own concert. A Hollywood couple welcomes a new addition to their family, and more news on the Will Smith and Chris Rock debacle. Don't go anywhere. WTOP 10 Entertainment News starts now. Welcome back to another night of entertainment news. I'm here with my lovely panelists, Kanai Mabry and Jeremy Lynch. How was your weekend, guys?
My weekend is nice. I got to go to the first annual Bold Black Beauties Black Girl Magic Brunch, and I got a chance to meet a founder. Bold Black Beauties is an organization on campus meant to inspire Black women, and I think that it's a great way to start Black Women's History Month.
Wow, oh, that's amazing. I bet that was a great experience.
It was.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, what did your weekend consist of?
My weekend consisted of finally committing to grad school.
Yes.
I'm going to Syracuse University, and I'm studying arts journalism and communications. I'm very excited to see where this next chapter in life is going to take me.
Oh my goodness, congratulations.
Thank you, I'm very excited. I can't believe this is happening. I'm very excited.
Oh man, I'm excited for you.
Thank you very much.
This next chapter will definitely be good for you.
Yes, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, let's get right into the news. So the internet is still buzzing from the slap scene across the world last Sunday when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in the face after Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair loss. The controversial slap has cast a shadow over Will Smith in the public as he announced today that he is resigning from the Academy. Smith said in a statement, quote, "I am resigning from membership in the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and will accept any further consequences the board deems appropriate," end quote. The Academy is still conducting disciplinary proceedings to see if they will bring further action against the King Richard star.
Get ready, Game of Thrones fans. There's a new series set to be released right around the corner. The prequel, called The House of Dragon, will take place 200 years before the original series began. HBO has been teasing pictures and clips for months before finally announcing its release. George R.R. Martin's book, Fire and Blood, will be the basis of the series. Martin has seen snippets of the show, and he loves it so far. The House of the Dragon is set to premiere on August 21st of this year.
The weekend's big new movie didn't get the best reviews, but it still had plenty of box office bite. David Daniel has early estimates for the top 5 films in theaters this weekend.
Jujutsu Kaisen 0 made the top 5 for a third straight weekend, taking in $2 million. Uncharted stayed at number 4, grossing $3.6 million for a domestic total of $139 million. The Batman is up to $349 million domestic after a third-place weekend worth $10.8 million.
Loretta Sage is missing.
I'm gonna rescue her.
After one weekend on top, The Lost City fell to second, earning $14.8 million for a 10-day domestic total of $55 million. Morbius easily topped the chart in its debut weekend. The comic book flick about the living vampire opened with $39.1 million. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Check out these films while they're still in theaters.
The comedy legend and actress Estelle Harris passed away on March 27th at the age of 93. She was most known for her roles in Seinfeld as George Costanza's mother and the voice of Miss Potato Head in Toy Story. She also had many roles in the TV shows of our childhood, such as iCarly, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and many others. Her kindness and humor will be dearly missed.
It has been announced that Paul Herman has passed away. Herman was 76 years old, and there is no cause of death so far. Herman is best known for his role in The Sopranos, Goodfellas, and The Irishman. According to Herman's IMDb page, during his 40-year career, he had over 60 credits worth of roles in the industry. Herman received a Screen Actors Guild Award and Critics' Choice Award for his performance in 2013's American Hustle as an ensemble cast member.
It was announced this week that Bruce Willis will be stepping away from acting. His family took to Instagram to share that the die-hard actor is suffering from a medical condition known as aphasia. The condition affects his cognitive abilities. In a caption written by his daughter, she also shares, quote, "This is a very challenging time for our family, and we are so appreciative of your continued love, compassion, and support," end quote. Get well soon, Bruce. We hope for a speedy recovery.
The 33rd GLAAD Awards was a medium for love when Survivor contestant Zeke Smith proposed to his Superstore star Nick Santos. According to Smith, their love story began 4 years ago in the Beverly Hills Ballroom when Santos swept Smith off his feet. Santos happily accepted in front of the audience who cheered for the couple. Congratulations to Zeke Smith and Nico Santos.
Mia Goth has given birth to her first child. The 28-year-old was seen pushing a stroller with the father of the child. Transformers star Shia LaBeouf. Shia is Goth's on and off again partner who is sharing the care with her. Goth and LaBeouf were married in 2016 after their live-streamed Las Vegas wedding, but then got divorced in 2018. LaBeouf and Goth have seemed to reconcile because both partners were seen wearing what looked to be wedding rings.
Fresh off of his James Bond film, the No Time to Die actor Daniel Craig is starring in another leading role in Macbeth. Unfortunately, his performance for this Saturday has been canceled because he has tested positive for coronavirus. The production released a statement on their Twitter account stating the reason for the cancellation and that tickets for the performance will be refunded to all ticket holders.
Country star Eric Church announced he would be playing a free show for his fans. This is to make up for him canceling his show in San Antonio at the last minute so he can attend the University of North Carolina Tar Heels versus Duke Blue Devils in their Final Four NCAA championship basketball game. The makeup show will be in September at the Whitewater Amphitheater in Brandfield, Texas.
After Doja Cat announced that she was quitting music, she reassured North American fans that she will still be touring. Doja Cat announced she will not be performing at the 2022 Grammys despite being nominated for a total of 8 awards at the show. She has nothing prepared if she does win, but she is okay with accepting that being the case. She's excited to see Lil Nas X perform at the 2022 Grammys.
Coming to Sesame Street will be the character Amira. She loves science and basketball, but also uses a wheelchair or forearm crutches to get around. The Sesame Street team wanted to bring in a character who uses mobility gears since a large amount of the children that watch use mobility care. They hope children will see themselves in her exuberant personality. Coming up on entertainment news, we will chat about the Grammys going on tonight. But first, we have a quick look at weather with Storm Team 10 meteorologist.
Well, apparently I'm not allowed to be on camera, but moving into the weekend, or moving into Monday, we have a chance of, moving into the rest of the week, we have some showers moving in on Thursday, but, some good news after that, so stay tuned for more of my full weather after the break.
Athletics. Aaron, there are 6 big points. This is the one you've been waiting for. This group has never beaten Cortland.
Getting started with some men's soccer as the Lakers had 2 conference matchups.
For half of the Lakers' goals this entire season.
Offense is key. You talked all about scoring goals.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
For the governor race with a strong lead, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is...
Barlow announced the completion of a large building mural in downtown Oswego.
The renovations on the Hewitt Union Building, turning it into the new Hewitt Hall.
And as we move into tomorrow, that rain is going to be in our area.
Moving to the Diamond now, as Sweet Caroline got a lot sweeter last night.
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire, but you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
We've been marinating chicken in all sorts of liquids for 24 hours. These are vitamins and minerals and things that you need, nutrients. The chicken Speedy is a staple of our culture.
All right, welcome back. I'm Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist Shelby Peplowski. Tonight, we have some rain and snow showers, spotty at times, but thankfully that makes way for sunny conditions on Monday and Tuesday, but unfortunately that rain will return on Thursday. Moving into the almanac for the day, the high of 37, low of 33 tonight. On average, we're about 47 degrees, so we're a little bit colder than normal. A little bit colder than normal. Record, I couldn't find the date for this, but 84 degrees with a low of 15, that's pretty warm for this time of year. Looking at that current satellite, pretty cloudy over Oswego. Like I said, that cloud cover will move out and lead for partially cloudy skies tomorrow. And temperatures will begin to rise again up into the 40s. And as for current satellite, here's that spotty showers I was talking, spotty snow and rain showers that I was talking about. Right now, currently the heavier stuff is over Oneida, Madison, and Syracuse County. Oswego is looking to get some more spotty showers as we continue on through the evening tonight. As for your forecast for tonight, chance of snow and rain with a low of 33, mostly cloudy. And moving into your hourly forecast tomorrow, 9 a.m. 36. So you might want to wear a jacket when you're heading to classes tomorrow, moving through the rest of the week or rest of the day tomorrow. 2 p.m. is when we hit our high. Winds will be light, so don't have to wear anything too heavy. So, all right, and moving into our Monday forecast, like I said, that high tomorrow will be 43. Winds coming from the west, so it's going to be a little bit moderate tomorrow as that lake will keep us a little bit cooler. Winds from 5 to 8 miles per hour. And moving into that 7-day, Monday 43, Tuesday nice and warm. That looks really good, partially sunny. Wednesday those clouds start to move in, and once we get into Thursday, that rain moves back in, showers in full effect on Friday and Saturday. But Sunday, surprise, surprise, pretty warm. And that sun's going to come back out and give us a little bit of sunshine. Stay tuned for more entertainment news after the break.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
For the governor race with a strong lead, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is...
Barlow announced the completion of a large building mural in downtown Oswego.
The renovations on the Hewitt Union Building, turning it into the new Hewitt Hall.
And as we move into tomorrow, that rain is going to be in our area.
Moving to the Diamond now, as Sweet Caroline got a lot sweeter last night.
Major Discussions is the new show that explores the stories of students right here on campus. I personally came here to SUNY Oswego for the broadcasting program because I love to hear people's stories and to do work just like this.
What's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. The pressure's too much. I quit. I get it. I can do better. Just please don't leave.
Don't let your heart quit on you. Get your uncontrolled high blood pressure to a healthy range before it's too late.
Hey everyone, welcome to Peyton's Picks. I'm your host here to tell you about my current top picks for recommended shows for the week. Let's jump right in. To kick this segment off, I want to start with my favorite #1 show right now, which is Snowfall on FX. FX recently revealed that this season is the most watched season to date. Season 5 is set in South Central Los Angeles during the summer of 1986, and the Saint family is thriving. Business is booming. Franklin and his girlfriend are expecting a child. With everyone being rich beyond their wildest dreams, what can go wrong? But at this point in the show, the real question is, what can go right? I won't give away any spoilers, but between navigating between the police, different gangs, and family greed and pride, the Saint family is constantly being tested. With only 3 episodes left of the season, I can't imagine how the season will end. Tune into Snowfall every Wednesday. Continue watching or to catch up on Snowfall. With Kanye West constantly in the media, I feel like people either really love or really hate him. If you fall on either side of the Kanye West spectrum, I 10 out of 10 would recommend watching Genius, a Kanye trilogy. The 3-part documentary on Netflix offers a behind-the-scenes glimpse of how the rapper worked hard in the early 2000s to become the successful rapper that he is today. Now, I'm not the biggest Yeezy fan, but one thing I can say after watching the short film is that Kanye West definitely deserves a lot more praise and recognition for having such a large impact on the hip-hop and rap community. I think the producers did a great job showing the world Kanye's intimate side and how much his mother's death affected him as not only a rapper, but as a person and a friend. The docuseries took me on an emotional roller coaster, but it also left me feeling highly motivated. Again, tune in into Netflix to watch the Kanye documentary if you haven't already. Another show that I'm currently tuned into is Abbott Elementary on ABC. I would describe the show as a combination of both The Office and Everybody Hates Chris. If you're a fan of either, then this one is for you. This new hit series is a workplace comedy focused on a group of passionate teachers at an underfunded elementary school in Philadelphia. With teachers being the most underrated and underappreciated profession, I think the writers are doing a great job of tackling education equity through a humor lens. I think the writers are also doing a great job with casting the teachers, the principal, and even the students. I think the kids are the real stars of the show. Abbott Elementary airs every Tuesday at 9 p.m. And that's all that I have for Peyton's Picks. We'll be back with more entertainment news after the break.
You quit smoking and thought, that's that. But here's the thing about lung cancer. By the time you see the symptoms, it could be too late. But now, there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early, when it's more curable. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
Total, Baldwin faces 32 charges.
Saturday, I went to Woodchuck Saloon.
Too much temperature change.
1310 meteorologist. 2 as well.
Visions from Tanner Spink. Go to 2 and 1. 2 with 6 and 10 on the year.
One in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you. Your barber. Your barber's barber.
Nice work. Thanks.
With early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Welcome back to WTOP 10 Entertainment News. Let's jump right into some discussions about tonight's Grammys. The biggest night for music is back tonight. Initially, the Grammys were scheduled to take place on January 31st, but the show was postponed due to the Omicron variant of COVID-19. There are a lot of performers that are set to take the Grammy stage tonight. Some highlights include Billie Eilish, BTS, Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, Lil Nas X, Olivia Rodrigo, and Silk Sonic. Billie Eilish has been nominated for 7 awards for Happier Than Ever. Lady Gaga was nominated for 5 awards, and Olivia Rodrigo was nominated for 7. Who are you most excited to see, and do you think there will be any surprise performances tonight?
I'm really excited for the Grammys. I'm a huge Lady Gaga fan, so she's going to kill it whatever she does. Like, I'm so excited to see her perform. I'm still holding hope that Ariana Grande is going to surprise everybody and perform. She just released Positions back in 2020, and she really hasn't done much promotion, so I'm hoping she'll come out and surprise everyone. Or Demi Lovato, because they just released a new album as well last year, and I'd love to see that. What about you, Kanaya?
I'm still a big Justin Bieber fan. I think, not the biggest, but I think a lot of his songs are really like hits, and I really enjoy them. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing him get any of his awards if he does at the Grammys tonight.
He's going to kill it, because Justin Bieber always does. He's a great performer, and I definitely, as a singer myself, I just love watching him perform, and just the charisma he has on stage, just his stage presence. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually excited to see Lil Nas X. I feel like,
definitely.
Absolutely.
Right? I feel like he's just such a big performer, and just fashion and makeup and everything about him. I love it. I love it.
No, I think he definitely, when it comes to stage presence and when it comes to performer, I feel like, especially in his content, when he does media and like I watch his TikToks and stuff, he really takes it to another level in his promotion. His presence on stage is always good too. I am a big Lil Nas fan, too.
As you should. Yeah, I feel like everything that he does is always like thoroughly planned out. So
yeah.
Stage presence, promotion, it's all important, and when you get that in a performance, it's always amazing. And when someone amazing as Lil Nas X, and anyway, what would you guys say is your favorite Lil Nas X song?
It would have to be either, I know I listen to Panini on repeat a lot, but I would have to say it's either that one, or I do like Monterio and Call Me By Your Name, so I couldn't pick, no, the one with Jack Harlow.
I was right about to say that. I think that's my favorite Lil Nas X song by far.
His album, too, I like all of his music. I can't pick just one, but like, all of his music, like I said, it's so thought out, it's so incredible, and the fact it's had a huge impact, it's incredible. So amazing, and just calculated, and just, it's perfect. Yeah.
Still on the Grammys topic, let's talk facts. There are 70 categories in total, with celebrities like Lady Gaga all the way to Barack Obama on the nominations list. Did you know almost 22,000 songs and albums were submitted for consideration this year? This resulted in short lists for the main categories being expanded from 8 to 10 nominees for the first time. What do you guys think of that?
That's so interesting. Like, just hearing Obama, I would love. I say this
like, what could he be nominated for?
I say this the most respectful way. I do not know what Obama would be nominated for. I guess
maybe a book or audiobook, maybe.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
I did not realize that audiobooks were in the Grammys. That's
they
so
do,
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
lovely.
probably
what it is, actually.
Yeah,
I didn't do my research, but
yeah, I didn't do my research, but if I had to guess, that's probably what it would be for. But yeah, it's crazy because there's so much music that's coming out, people releasing on like SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify. It's incredible. And as I said, I sing, so like just knowing there's so much music out there and there's so much I haven't discovered, it's incredible. And I always look for new musicians to listen to. I might be a huge Ariana Grande fan at heart, but I will always like, someone's like, hey, have you listened to this artist? I'm like, no, but give me some music. Like, I'm always looking for music recommendations. And the fact they had so many songs and albums to pick from, it's like, wow.
Wow, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Like, the hearing the number out loud, it sounds like, oh my goodness, but it makes sense considering all the music that's been released, and, you know, so no surprise.
Artists are really going overboard. I know, like, there was a thing about artists like making songs shorter and separating them more to have like to be able to get more content out to their fans and obviously make their own money, and just a really interesting fact.
Absolutely, yeah.
Jazz pianist John Baptiste has more nominations than anyone else, 11 in total, recognizing both his solo album We Are and the soundtrack to the Pixar film Soul. What's your guys' reaction to that?
When it came to Soul, I really enjoyed the music and the context behind it, and definitely the whole way it revolved about living out your dreams before it's too late. And to see like jazz, especially being promoted, and because we talked about last week the jazz band being lifted in New Orleans, I feel like this coming on the crux of that is just beautiful.
But yeah, I watched Soul for the first time. I think it was during lockdown, and I was just really moved by the music and just everything. It was incredible, and if anyone hasn't seen it, I think that's a movie everyone should go and watch because it's so powerful, the music's fantastic, and you can never go wrong with Pixar. Pixar always makes great films.
Pixar makes sure to deliver.
Yeah, absolutely. I love watching Pixar films over and over again. They're one of my favorite types of movies out there, for sure.
Good. So John Baptiste is also a member of New Orleans musical dynasty. He's perhaps best known as the band leader on Stephen Colbert's U.S. Chat Show. By the way, only 2 artists have ever exceeded that tally of 11 nominations, Michael Jackson in 1984 and Babyface in 1997. Billie Eilish has been the talk of the town recently. She's already made history as the first woman to win all 4 of the main categories in a single night, and this year, she could rack up a couple of other firsts. If she wins Album of the Year for Happier Than Ever, she would become the first artist to take that title for both their debut album and its follow-up. The album's title track is also up for Record of the Year, where Eilish could become the only person ever to receive that honor in 3 consecutive years. Are we surprised about this?
No, I'll be honest, when it comes to the song Happier Forever, at least I like the second half of the song better. I can tell you it's probably one of the top 10 songs I have cried to. It's it goes in the sad boy playlist. It goes in the sad girl playlist, definitely. But it's nice to see that her success being recognized.
But yeah, Billie Eilish, she's incredible. I remember watching the 2020 Grammys, I think it was, and I remember she got on stage and she was like so grateful for it, and she was so happy to be nominated. I know I forget which nomination was for, but she was up against Ariana Grande, and she's like, Ariana Grande deserves this, and Ariana was just waving her on stage like, no, this is your moment. And I just thought that was like one of the most wholesome moments I ever saw at the Grammys. And yeah, I'm not surprised. Billie Eilish crushes it every single time. She's incredible.
Every time, she sure does. Did you guys know that Kanye might have to share his Grammy with 160 other people? In the nominations list, Kanye's most recent album, Down the Record, is attributed to more than 160 people, a reflection of how many albums are now assembled using songwriting camps, guest verses, beat swapping, multiple producers, remixes, and iterations of the same song. How do we feel about Kanye's newest music?
I love Kanye. I think he's doing, besides his normal antics, I think he's doing really well for himself now.
Absolutely.
But that should wrap up the end of our entertainment block. Thank you guys so much for watching.
We've been marinating chicken in all sorts of liquids for 24 hours. These are vitamins and minerals and things that you need, nutrients. The chicken speedy is a staple of our culture.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, Donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
For the governor race with a strong lead, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is...
Barlow announced the completion of a large building mural in downtown Oswego.
The renovations on the Hewitt Union Building, turning it into the new Hewitt Hall.
And as we move into